me, I would really meditate and write and journal about not wanting to do it, and wanting to have this burden lifted from me, because it really is a burden and it really is a demon. It really, in my opinion, it really is a demon. Like they say, when you drink wine and spirits, like you letting a negative entity, a negative spirit into you, and that is why you don't have any control of your body. I just think of that saying, take hold and be its master. When it comes to your mind, you're supposed to master your mind, and you're supposed to be in control of your mind. Your mind's not in control of you, you're in control of it. So that was a lot of what I told myself, that I want to be in control of this ship. I want to be the Iron Man. Like, I want to be in charge of this vessel. I want to control it. It's not going to control me. I'm going to tell it what I want it to do. I'm going to manipulate it and make it do what I want it to do. That's what I put into my mind before I stopped doing it. Like, you have to prepare yourself, because it's not easy, but it can be if you prep yourself first. Okay. And then the next thing I say is study it and why it isn't good for you. Like, really look at all of the things, look at all the bad things that happen to people that smoke weed. Look, read about it, read the studies, and see, what the findings are and stuff like that about smoking, and why you shouldn't do it. And the main thing I really would say, what I would suggest, is that you're not going to be able to do this if you don't have purpose. You have to figure out your reason why you don't want to do it, and really a good reason for not really doing it. You know what I mean? If somebody if money is not going to motivate you to quit, stop. It's like $5 million. I feel like for way less than $5 million, I could have stopped smoking weed. But somebody that can't, you have to figure out what is the purpose. Maybe it might be his erectile dysfunction for him, or maybe not. You know what I'm saying? If it's not that, you have to figure out what it is, and you might have to really search for that for a long time. For me, it was because I don't want my son to do it. I don't ever want my son to do it. I don't anymore subscribe to the fact that it's good for you and it has these good qualities and it has, it's great. No, it's not. Especially if you're smoking it, because it's going to fuck your lungs up. It's going to do a lot of bad things to you. It mess up. It's just, no. I could see if you're going to eat it, or you have cancer and you're dying, or you have some real terminal illness, then I could see using something like that, because it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? You're already almost deteriorated. And if it helps ease that pain, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? Or you, like I said, you could eat it. You can make tea. One of my friends is Jamaican, and she said that she never, ever smoked weed in her life, but she would make tea out of it. She grows it and she makes tea. So things like that could be a better solution for you if you just have to use it or whatever. People say they eat the gummies and stuff like that, but I still feel that depending on what is in it, what I'm saying, there could be chemicals in it. I know there's all kind of chemicals in the gummies that make it gummy, and you know what I'm saying? They use pork products or whatever to make gummies and stuff like that. My Muslim friends tell me whatever. So it's, you all just look at the negative side of it. Stop looking at the good side of it. Really, because there's always positives and negatives to everything. Look at the negatives of it, and that helped me a lot. I used to be a cigarette smoker, and I read this book, The Easy Way to Stop Smoking. And in the book, he said, whenever you go smoke, the next time you go outside and smoke, don't take no cigarette and stand there and watch the people smoking. And I was like, they're just like crackheads, or their teeth are yellow, their fingernails are ugly, or they look old and haggard or whatever, wrinkled or whatever. And like, I started really paying attention to that. And what stuck out for me was their teeth. And I wanted my teeth to look good. So the main reason why I stopped smoking was for vanity. I wanted my teeth to look good. So that's what I'm saying. It wasn't even my health back then, because I was so young, but you have to figure out what reason why, whatever it is, and that's going to help fuel you to keep going. And like I said, you have to have a purpose that's lasting. Like for me, I wanted to be healthy. I wanted to breathe better, because I started feeling like, I couldn't breathe. If you're smoking something into your lungs all the time, smoking blunts and shit like that, tobacco, thick ass papers and all that shit, that's going to wear and tear on your lungs. And I started feeling the effects of that. And I did not want to have cancer or, heart attack or stroke or something messed up with my heart. You understand? Because I just felt like something wasn't right with it. And I have to be here for my son. And I don't want my son to ever smoke. So I had to let him see like, this is not good. And this is why. And I'm going to go down this journey because I want you to see what it takes. Because then with that withdrawal wasn't no joke. I'm going to tell you about it. That shit, I'm just going to warn you, that shit is fierce. And that's why a lot of people can't stop smoking, because that shit is fierce. But what I would say is if you're going to stop, just stop cold turkey. Like, don't think you can wean yourself, because you're not. Larry, you can Larry said, tell your son not to smoke weed and he will. That may be true, but I just watched this documentary. Every kid knows not to smoke. You understand? Their parents tell them not to take drugs and stuff like that, but it don't work like that. You understand? The peer pressure, or they tell them, oh, look, this is just natural. Just like all the adults be, hyping themselves up. Oh, it's natural. It's a tree. It's a herb. It's from the earth. It's good for you. You can take it. It's going to make you relax and feel happy and, whatever bullshit they tell you to accept it. You understand? But I wanted my child to see, no, because look at this. I'm going to tell you. But I would just say, just quick. What do you say, Michelle? Yeah. I would like to, you said you smoke weed around I smoke weed. Larry's saying I smoke weed around my kids like it's nothing and they aren't even interested. Yeah, but you're giving them secondhand smoke. And if you're smoking it in blunts, you're giving them carcinogens and all kind of shit like that. I never smoked in front of my son. My son has never seen me put weed to my mouth. And I always tell him that it's just not good and it's an addiction and it's something that I need to master. And I wanted him to see me master it. And I did that for him. Let me see. Like I was saying, I was going to say quit cold turkey, because you're not going to be able to wean yourself. Smoke your last weed and quit. Make a, I wouldn't even say make a day, but I feel like, use discernment and follow your spirit with that and just quit. Just cold turkey. But I'm going to tell you, is this why kids these days have thin skins? I don't understand what you're asking me, Larry. I don't know. Like I said, that's probably the addiction telling you right now to keep you to smoke it, is telling you that it's okay and whatever you're trying to tell me right now. But anyway, so I'm not judging you or anything like that. If you enjoy it, keep smoking it. But I'm just talking to the people that don't want to anymore. I'm talking about the people that's having heart problems, erectile dysfunction, and anxiety and psychosis and all other shit. I'm talking to them. I'm not talking to people that like smoking weed and want to continue. By all means, smoke it.